Peace, everyone. I hope all is well. It's Navy 1111, and I'm here to give you guys a pick a card reading. This reading is specifically for those of you that may feel confused about a decision. You can't really figure out what you should do, type thing. So let's get into it. I have four piles here: Tiger's Eye, Citrine, Rose Quartz, and Moonstone. So I'll give you a few seconds to decide which pile you want. Alright, and if you need more time, just go ahead and pause the video. And let's get started. Pile number one, Tiger's Eye. Let's see what you should do. Okay, so the main situation for Tiger's Eye people is the fact that someone did something to you, okay? Someone deceived you, okay? You were able to observe this person's actions, and your senses were heightened on whatever happened, okay? But because this person is close to you, you're kind of feeling having some mental conflict on what to do, because you're like, okay, this person is close to me. I can't just get rid of them like that, because they could be your sister, a close family member, I mean blood family member, or a close friend of yours, a childhood friend. You guys may have grown up together. It's someone very, very close to you that deceived you, that did something foul to you. Okay? So that is what you're trying to determine what you should do on, okay? So I see that you stressing over this. Like, you're really stressing because it's like like I said, you don't want to just say forget the friendship or forget, the family bond that you have, but you feel like this person deserve it at the same time. It's like you multitasking a lot of different thoughts. It's saying that right now is not the time for you to feel like um right now is not the time for you to feel the way that you're feeling, okay? This person did you wrong, okay? They need to take responsibility for their actions. So I feel as though your cards are telling you that it's really time for you to retreat from this situation and from this person. You need to go ahead and let them kind of marinate in whatever they did, because whether you accept this person or not, you're still going to have issues about it. Okay, this situation was supposed to happen. Okay, it was in your life path for this to happen. It was already written for this to happen, whatever it was. I really feel like Yes, you can forgive this person, but I really feel like this person needs you need time away from this person, because even just seeing whoever this is, it alters your mood. It alters your mood, and it really, really makes you feel some type of way. So you really need to retreat and, collect your thoughts, get yourself together, get some time away from this person. You can love them from afar. You guys can link back up, but you really need to get you together first, and then you'll be in, a better position to even talk to this person cordially, because I feel like whatever it was, some of you really want to go there and knock somebody out. So it's just really good for you to retreat, Tiger's Eye, folks, and just get yourself together, collect your thoughts, and then address the situation if you want to. If you don't, you can, like I said, you can love them from afar. Okay, but whatever this was, it happened suddenly. I do see that. It happened suddenly, like it was just a smack in the face. Okay. So, yeah, Tiger's Eye folks, just either love them from afar, or, take some time to yourself, collect your thoughts, get you together, and then go to them and address the situation. Okay? So I hope that helped you guys. I'll move on to citrine. All right, citrine folks, let's see. Okay, so for majority of you citrine folks, I feel as if this has something to do with the relationship. Okay, I feel like you guys are kind of going back and forth. It's some mental conflict about whether or not you should stay in a relationship or not. Okay, I feel as though you guys did have a separation. It was a separation between you two. You may have separated to just assess things and, yeah, just see what you really wanted. And now you're actually enjoying your time to yourself. You're okay with the breakup in a sense, but you are missing them. You do care about them. You are missing with them, but you're okay with it. But then that's that other part of you that's like, I miss them. We have invested a lot of time. We are emotionally, linked. I feel as though I feel like you have someone else, citrine folks. I feel like you have your significant other that you separated from and another person. I feel like majority of you, all of you, citrine folks, are talking to somebody else. Okay, and you're trying to decide whether to stay in this relationship or to move on to the new relationship, or pursue a relationship with this new person or with this person, the side piece. um I feel as though I feel as though some of you may have created problems in the relationship because you couldn't really balance out the two. You can really balance out, time with your side piece and time with your significant other. So I feel like some of you created issues to like push your significant other away so that you can spend time with the other person. Your relationship can work if you want it to, Citrine. It really can. But you have to want it. And I just see you being very, very confused, not knowing what exactly you want. So, I feel like you really love and you really care about your significant other, okay? I feel as though, or rather, what your cards are telling you is to turn away from infidelity so that love may blossom. Okay, let that side piece go. I know they're fun. I know that they may do some things that your significant other don't do. But, those are things that you can work with. Like, you can teach your significant other to do certain things or make suggestions to your significant other, because I feel like they're a very good person. I don't feel like this is someone that you should let slip through your fingers at all for a little fun. Okay? So, most definitely, citrine folks, let that side piece go and put your all into your significant other. Try to make things work. You guys need to try to make things better between you two. Okay? If you don't want to, that's fine. Do you. Whatever works for you. But I'm telling you what your cards are saying. Okay? All right, so I hope that helped you, citrine folks. Let's keep it moving. Rose quartz. Okay, so a lot of you rose quartz folks, I feel as if you guys are, your main issue is you be too hard on yourself, for one. You be too hard on yourself and you overly self criticize yourself. You like completely overdo it. Um, I feel like you may even sometimes cuss yourself out. Some of you may call yourself stupid in certain situations. You feel as though you could have did better and you could have did better. You may say that was so dumb. Why would you do that? Like, I feel like some of you actually talk to yourselves like that. Um, I'm recording. I announced that. No, thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, so I honestly feel like, yeah, you guys just kind of you be too hard on yourself. I feel like you guys have a lot of negative thoughts as well. Like, it's just a lot of negative self-inflicting pain y'all got going on. Okay. It's really time to just, I feel like it's time for you to journey within yourself, and some of you may even realize like you really need some help. Like, you really have some mental issues. Some of you may feel that way. Like, I really need to go and get some therapy, or I really have some type of chemical imbalance going on. I need some help. That's what I'm getting from this. And like I was saying, I feel like a lot of you rose quartz folks need to journey within and really find yourself. Say some positive affirmations, you know, things like that, to kind of alter your mind, your thought pattern into the positive, okay? Now, about this decision, I feel like some of you are kind of in denial about, you know, what's going on with you mentally. Some of you may feel like if you know, go to a psychiatrist or a therapist, you're crazy. It doesn't make you crazy. It just means that you need a little more help, you know. Yeah. It just means that you need a little more help. So, what your cards are telling you is wait, assess, and get the help that you need. There's nothing to think about. Whenever you're doing something to improve yourself, it's the right thing to do. It's nothing to think about. I mean, that's something that you can keep private if you want to, if you don't want others to know, you know, you're getting therapy. You know, you don't have to let people know that. And they most definitely, your therapist most definitely will not let people know. So you don't have to worry about that. You just have to set yourself up and say, I'm doing something that's going to benefit me for the long run. Because I feel like it's just a lot of mental conflict. Like, you just feel like you're crazy if you go. And you're not. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Rose Quartz folks. I hope that helped you. Let's keep it moving. Moonstone. Okay, so for you Moonstone folks, your focus is you're very, very impatient. You're being impatient because you feel like you should already be a lot further than where you are in the moment. Some of you may feel like you should be retired by now, sitting on the beach, sipping, you know, martinis or pina coladas. Okay. Patience is everything. Okay, and some of you are going through adversity right now, and you're patient, you're impatient. I mean, you're like, okay, when is this going to be over? When is this going to be over? I've been going through this crap for a minute now. When is this going to be over? Okay, but this is telling you to be patient. You're going to get through it. You just got to keep pushing it. Keep pushing. Yeah, some of you, I've never done this before, but I'm gonna have to get a clarifier on this deck, on this pile, because whew, it's kind of all over the place. Okay, yeah, so indecision. You're indecisive about something. Okay, we know that. We know that much. Okay. So your issue, Moonstone folks, is trying to please others. Okay. If you use your intuition, which I feel like you Moonstone folks are very intuitive. If you use your intuition, you most definitely will get your answer. Your wishes will be fulfilled. I feel like you're trying to decide whether or not you should end something or not, because you feel like this person, yeah, I feel like it had, I said this person, so I feel like it has to do with a person. You're trying to figure out if you should end something with someone, and you're growing impatient about it because you may have manifested this relationship, you may have manifested this, but you were not clear on exactly what you wanted. So the universe gave you what you spit out your mouth. Maybe you said you want to talk dark and handsome, but you didn't get too in depth in it. Like, okay, I want them to be faithful. I want, us to go on rides every Sunday. Like, you were not very careful on what you wanted to manifest. I feel like you constantly try to please this person, and nothing is ever good enough. This person distracts you from opportunities. Like, you miss a lot of opportunities due to this person. Dealing with this person causes you to be discontent in your life because you don't have time for nothing else but them and their shenanigans. And I feel like, okay, going back to the root of the issue, I said that you were impatient and you were going through something. I feel like it has a lot to do with this person that you're dealing with. You're trying to decide whether or not you should leave the situation or stay in it. And you're going through a lot because of this person. Mentally, physically, sometimes you may even feel ill. And remember when I was saying about your intuition, I feel like you know whether or not you should leave this situation or not. I feel like you know what you should do, but you just don't want to face it because you feel like um they can be better. It's like you're holding on to wishes and hopes. you're desiring for them to be this perfect person, or not even a perfect person, but to be who you want, and they're never going to be that. So you know what to do, Moonstone folks. It's pretty obvious what you should do, because it's like if someone is not contributing to your life, if they're not bringing nothing positive to the table, it's like, why are you here? You have no place here. Why are you here? So your cards are telling you to leave that, let that situation go. Okay. I see that, like I said, you are growing impatient with this, because you're like, okay, I can see that this dang person is never going to change. But you just don't have the strength or the motivation to get out of it. And you're trying to figure out what you should do. So your cards are telling you that you need to get out of that. And I think you know that. I know that you know that already. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Moonstone folks. And I'm sorry for yelling. I probably should.